go through and I look at what I've served so that I know that if I need to go up on something, I go up on it. If I've gotten too many and I still have some left, I go down on that item and up on the item I ran out of. At breakfast and at lunch, honestly, that's what I do. I keep my count about the same unless our numbers go down.
In the beginning of the year, you have to guesstimate what of each item that they would like, but once you have that for the next order, if you have too much of one item, like let's say they like pepperoni pizza, but we ran out, so we will order more pepperoni, less cheese, and peanut butter, and make sure we still have enough, hopefully have enough of each 3 items, at least 2, to cover all the way through the meal service.
When I do the meal order, I look at the amounts that we had left over. And if I notice that it's a high amount, I know that I need to lower that item.
I go up on the item that we ran out of, and the one that we had the most left of, I go down a little bit, and then I make sure my cushion is right on the 30 to make sure that I am able to offer those options to everybody.
We do get students' feedback. A lot of students will let us know that they are not happy with a meal. And I try to make sure that I order a large amount of the items that they are happy with.
We rotate the super snacks by what we get in, we put behind what was left over from the day before, and we write down what still needs to be used from the day before. If anything has expired, then we take all the items out that we can use and discard, like the string cheese and anything that's expired, like eggs. Well, we find like sometimes you get too many of them. If they don't have enough kids, we get like a surplus of them, so we'll have to cancel upcoming orders.
You have to be organized. You have to use those crates and make signs and communicate with your latchkey supervisor on how you want to set everything up. So they'll know what to use first, and then and that will also help you know, have a basket for the share table. Know that the items that came off the share table for you to use for lunch or for breakfast. I had to create signs and put it on the basket, letting them know what items they would have to use first, what items are for they came off the share table. On the wall, we have the menu, the Super Snacks menu for every day that they snacks come in, and then we have a paper letting me know how many kids came to Latchkey and how many kids ate. Yes, I use that for my paperwork to make my order, and also lets me know what items are not being picked up.
Like what items are popular?
Yeah, what items are popular and what items are not that popular. Yeah, on Mondays we order 75. On Tuesdays we order 70. On Wednesdays we order 50. On Thursday we order 60, and on Fridays we order 40. 40 is our lowest, is because not too many kids eat on Fridays.
Super snack leftovers, the way I do it is you pay attention to the expiration dates on the products.
The salsa and the cheese dip we put out when we have burritos or tacos or something like that, and see if they'll take it.
I keep the vegetable juice until maybe like if I run out or something, since it is shelf stable. So I try to get out the fresh stuff first. Cheese sticks kind of go as an option, like especially during the breakfast. With the applesauce, it kind of goes into back supply, and then like if I have applesauce like the next day or the next day after that, I'll put that out before I put out what I received.
For carrot, we always have carrots. So I just put them on a tray and we serve them, and I do put them in the book, write down the amount that we have.
The cheese we serve with celery on Celery Day, which I believe is Thursday.
Our school's favorite brand item would either be the chips or the brownies. And the ones they really don't like are the. Actually, is there anything they don't like?
If I have leftover grain items, if I only have 5 to 10, I will save them for the next time or put them out with the next grain item. If I have a lot, then I will cancel for a day that the kids don't like the grain item as well.
If you're at school, you find out that you have a lot of leftover grade items. Then when you start ordering, even though you have 300 kids in your school, you might start going down, a little bit, so that way you can start using the extra. You can start like at 275 and then go down 250 if you need to. And we all know that every day it's gonna be different. Sometimes the kids will take the grading, sometimes they won't. You just have to play around and you know your school. Today we have 59 grade items left over, but the only reason we have that many is because we used grade items we already had in the storage, because it's the first in, first out process with the grade items that equal the same amount of numbers. Because some have 2, some have 1, some have half. So we make sure that whatever grade item we're serving has at least the same amount as what it is. So you want to serve a brownie in place of a Rice Krispie treat. Okay, so when we have leftover grain items, we put the date on the outside of the box, so that way we know, because sometimes we do the same thing, that we know which item this is. We also keep a date, the expiration date, we look at that. We put that on the outside of the box too, so that way we know if this one's going to expire sooner than the other one. Even though we may have got it later, we try using the ones that are going to expire first. Now, if we have extra, depending on if we have a lot extra, which we usually don't, but we'll go ahead and when we're filling out the order book, like today we had goldfish crackers, so we have 59 goldfish crackers left over today. So what we'll do is we'll look on the menu to see when goldfish crackers come up again, and we'll take it and minus the 59 that we have. If it doesn't expire before then we'll put down, we'll 59 less, so that way it equals out and we can use our surplus.
Put them in boxes generally is to fit how many left over we have. And then we'll mark the outside of the box, how many are in there, and the expiration date, and that way when we need to cancel, we just have to look at the box and go 30 here, 40 here, cancel 70.
So since it's new this year, how we can put down what we want in the book is we know what day this, especially if we're going to cancel something. For me, it's usually with cereal, so I can go ahead and say if I have extra cereal, I can tell on the book, put 0, and so that way we don't have to worry about the cereal coming in or the cancellation form. We know when the cereal is going to be used, and that's nice having that control. So it's I know, okay, this Wednesday that I've already canceled cereal by using the book, misspelling it ordinary, so I can use my backup.